Bow, chicka wow wow. Hey friends, good evening. Welcome to Elevate Your Life with your hostess, with the mostess, L, the letter L, key as in the key to your heart. So let's get into it. Sorry I've been MIA for a little while. You know, a couple weeks ago, I was sick and I couldn't record any episodes. And this past week has been hot as I'm going to try not to swear because there are kids out there that are listening, and I'm encouraging parents and teachers and everything. But it was hot as you know. Anyway, and it's been like that all week. And when I record, I am usually recording in the quietest place where I live, which happens to be currently my bedroom, because that's where we have the most carpeting. And so to close everything up, my poor dog Chanel and myself are just melting when I'm trying to record things. So apologies for not doing the Mindful Monday or the Wisdom Wellness Wednesday. I guess we can call this episode Thirsty Thursday. Some colleagues and I today were talking about, a margarita sounds really good. A strawberry daiquiri sounds good. You get where I'm going with this, right? Anyway, so these record temperatures are, yeah, killing the most of us. I have to say it, and I love the heat. I love me some laying out by the pool, working on my tan, getting my laps in. Those of you that know me know that I just recently lost 25 pounds within the past few months, and so I love me some heat, sun, pool time working on my tan when I can actually be at my pool working on the tan. Which unfortunately, what has happened is it's been amazing during school time when I'm at work. Oh, yeah, this is pool weather. But tell me why, as soon as the weekend approaches, it is not hot, sunny, pool time weather. It is like fair to mid or a little bit too breezy or cloudy or whatever. Honestly, I'm over it. But I do need to be working on my tan for upcoming Halloween. Hello. No one has written into my fan mail to talk to me about what are we dressing up as? What are the latest trends for Halloween costumes? Usually it's based on movies. And I mentioned in the previous episodes that the last movie I saw was Wolverine and Deadpool, and I'm certainly not going to be one of those unless there's a sexy Deadpool Wolverine out there for the females. Hey, hey, if there is, I'm here for it. Show it to me, send it in to me. I would love to hear about it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know what to do. And it's right around the corner. And I love getting dressed up for Halloween. I love being in character. And let's think about this. It is the one time that we can dress up and be who we want to be in character, say what we want, get away with what we want. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? I know I do. Um, let's see. And if you're hearing some background noise, my dog Chanel is over here doing her usual nesting thing. How many dog lovers do I have out there? Well, I guess I just found this out recently, by the way, that it's an actual thing. Like, it's the norm for dogs after they eat and they're preparing to get ready for bed that they do this sort of nesting thing where they go and dig under the pillows or in their bed or with the blankets. And that's kind of their way of preparing to go to sleep. Who knew? I did not until recently of reading up on dog habits and finding out, are these things normal? By the way, y'all, side note, I took my nails off last night. I haven't taken my nails off in ages, and I have to tell you, I'm looking at my nails, I'm touching them, I'm feeling the real nails, and I could cry. I'm so used to having my long, beautiful, manicured nails, and now looking at my real nails. Yes, I'm crying inside. Well, obviously, I'm crying outside because I'm sharing it with you guys, right? Uh, okay, so what do we have happening this weekend? What is going on? I have not even looked at the activities that are happening this weekend. I know I'm going to a birthday party on Saturday night. Anybody else? Any plans? I would love to know what's going on locally. Okay, and the other thing I want to talk about that has been sort of a ongoing trait in school is it kind of goes in line with something that I'm always talking about, which is healthy boundaries, but I almost want to say bullying. And I'm seeing a common thread around school about just friends not treating their other friends kindly and being like claiming their friends on the one hand you're dapping it up, you're chilling with your friend, you're sitting next to them at lunch and you're cool with them, you're laughing together, telling jokes together, whatever. And then the next thing you know, your friend is talking trash to you. Your friend is putting you down, making jokes at your expense. Is this a friend? Hmm. So, the students that I happen to be talking about, I basically shared with them and said, you know what? It is okay to set healthy boundaries and just be like, I'm not feeling really good about this, how you're talking to me, how you're treating me. And I'm like, personal space, like, it's okay to tap out for a minute, give yourself a timeout, and not talk to this person until you feel better about the situation or until you let them know that it's not cool how you're talking to me, how you're treating me, and my friends don't treat me like that. I would appreciate you not treating me like that. You know what I mean? So it is a fine line, and I definitely just want to encourage all of you not to be afraid to set these healthy boundaries. I keep talking about these healthy boundaries. Why are we so afraid to implement them? What is the reason behind that? Is it because, oh, well, I've been friends with this person for so long? I know that was me in the case of letting go of some friends that I was friends with for a long time. I had a hard time letting go because I was like, this person was my dearest friend, my best friend for this many years, and we had a lot of good times, a lot of laughs, and but at the same time, sometimes we outgrow each other. Sometimes we grow and evolve and change, and we grow in different directions. We don't grow in the same direction. And obviously, we hope for the best. And a lot of us try to have a conversation. And maybe it goes over well. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that person is not ready to receive that information or make a change or think there's even a problem. So I just think it's important to keep revisiting this subject because I don't know, it just keeps coming up with students, with friends, with colleagues, husbands, wives, partners. I've been recently posting some of my TikToks on my social media platforms, whether it be Facebook or Instagram. And I've actually had some feedback, some husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, friends that will comment on the video like, oh, this is totally happening to me. This is what's happening in my friendship or relationship or yada yada. I'm not going to name names, but I'm just like, okay, if this is happening with you, with your partner, with your loved one, with your friend, with your colleague, with your mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever. Um, Again, think about your boundaries and your standards and how the treatment makes you feel and what is the consequence for that action. And myself included, I'm having to learn to do that and redo that and constantly remind myself that I don't like this. This doesn't feel okay. I'm not comfortable with this. And what are the repercussions going to be? If I keep allowing this, then what am I teaching this person? Because I got to tell you guys, I mean, I feel like Dr. Phil had a point when he said, we teach people how to treat us. And it is through our actions. So be mindful of that and don't be afraid to speak your mind and let people know what your boundaries are so they know how to treat you with respect and, yeah, just treat you properly, you know? I feel like it's so hard for a lot of us to do that. And I just really want to get to the root of this, why we feel this way. Is it because of how we are raised? Is it because of our culture? Is it because of our parents? Is it because of our insecurities? What is it? Quoting my daughter from back in the day, she used to say it just like that too. What is it? Feel free to write in on the fan mail about that. What are your thoughts about that? I would love to know them, hear them, learn them. And I watch a lot of videos. I read a lot of books. I I mean, if you do follow me on social media, you see all the things that I post of things that resonate with me. And I just encourage my listeners out there to, if you don't feel good about something, feel free to find some resources to help you to address those in a healthy manner that is comfortable for you. And yeah, so tonight's episode's going to be a little bit shorter than normal because honestly, sorry guys, but this girl been functioning on no sleep, like I said, with the heat and just the stress of everything that's going on. I This girl needs to get some shut eye. I need to get a good night's sleep. And this passion project is it is quite the task. I encourage anybody that's out there, don't be afraid of pursuing your dreams. Just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, the commitment and all that's involved with it. It is definitely a lot. And I am learning my lessons through this passion project at 56 years old that it's a lot of work. So shout out to all you entrepreneurs out there who are doing it and doing it solo like myself. I could really use a social media director, uh, social media manager. Does anybody want to sign up for that? Oh, excuse me. For like a bartering thing, because until I become rich and famous, until somebody out there wants to submit a generous donation to help me with my passion project, this girl is doing it all by herself. And this is no easy task, let me tell you. Uh, yeah, so I guess that's it for me. I guess that's all I have. Otherwise, I'm going to keep yawning in your ear. Sorry, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for showing up for me. As you know, you can find me on Buzzsprout, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Uh, did I say Amazon Music? Podchaser? So many others. And I would love it if you would click like and share, depending on where you do listen to it. And please send in your fan mail requests, comments, questions, favors, advice, something. I don't want you guys to get tired of me just talking about me and my life and my struggles, and not for me not to be able to hear about you and what's going on in your life and what are some struggles that you're having and you need Mama Elkie to help you with. Because that's why I'm here, people. And feel free to look where it says that you can subscribe for as low as $10 a month. Guys, that's literally like a Starbucks run. And I know a lot of you out there go to Starbucks. Or maybe it's Pete's. I don't know. Maybe Dutch Brothers. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Keep showing up for me. I appreciate you. You can find me on Elkivate Podcast, Elkivate Your Life TikTok. Keep showing up for me. I appreciate you so much. All right, ciao for now.